Hi, Steve and Alex. This is Wild Ones, and welcome back to Life in Blocks. I'm just doing some enchanting here, trying to get my tools and equipment up to speed. And I want to do a few things today. Um, I actually think this is going to take me quite a while. So what I'm planning on doing, I've been doing my AFK fishing kind of in a hole back there behind the tower, and I think it's time that I give that facility its own home. So I'm going to build a fishing shack out here near the water. Maybe put a dock out over the lake a little bit, and that way we've got not only the functionality of the fishing farm, but also something that's starting to work on the aesthetics of this place. So I'm probably going to use the dark oak as one of the major materials. So we'll start with this tree here. It's going to be in the way, so we're going to go ahead and get that cut down, dig out a little bit of this area back here, and I'm just going to put this together maybe in a little bit of a montage. So I'll let the music continue to play, and we'll get that done for you. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, well, obviously there was quite a bit more there that I didn't show you. I've debated over this for quite a bit. I've recorded for quite a while today. Like, I thought it would take me a lot longer than I have time to put into one video here. So I do have a lot of recorded footage of me actually building, and let me know what you guys think. If you actually want to see that footage, I'd be happy to edit that together in more of a dedicated video for you. But what I really wanted to do was go over the construction of this fishing farms. I believe I have mentioned before, this is a design by Panda 4994, and I will put a link to his video describing it in the description of this video. But I kind of also wanted to just touch on the principles behind it here and show you how it works. And let's see, I think I need to move this back a little bit. Okay, let's build this up. We'll put these blocks here. That's the tripwires will go on this. Blocks here. Get rid of that block there. And then we will put the note block back there. Yeah. And a block over there. We can put our clock up there and the whole works. And I left all the materials back over in the other spot. So I'm going to go back over there and rip those out so I can just reuse the same materials, and I'll be back in a couple moments. Okay, let me try and walk through this here really quick. The note block behind, when you have a fishing pole, and let me try and say that a different way. Mechanics have changed recently in recent updates. It used to be that if you were right-clicking with a fishing pole and pointing at an iron door, it wouldn't try and cast the fishing pole. Instead, it would be trying to open the iron door. That mechanic has recently changed, and now it will cast the fishing pole when you're pointing at a door. So this is a redesign of a fishing farm done by Panda, and he discovered that note blocks function the way doors used to. In other words, if you're pointing at a fishing with a fishing pole in your hand and you're pointing at a note block, when you right click, you'll be trying to activate the note block rather than casting the fishing pole. So the way this farm works is it kind of takes advantage of that. So we have tripwire hooks here and here with string between them. We've got a dot of redstone back there on that block back there. So when the tripwire hook is activated, oops. Yeah, when the tripwire is activated, it opens the door. So the way you'll do this is you'll stand here with the fishing pole and you'll cast it. The first time you cast, you'll actually be pointing at the door because the door will be closed. And it will cast the fishing pole. But then the bobber goes up, trips the tripwire, and opens the door. And since you're still pointing in the same place, now you're pointing at the note block, and it won't try and pull the fishing rod back in. It'll just leave it out there because you're trying to activate the note block. So all of that together allows you to fish normally. When you get a strike on the hook, the bobber goes down, allows the door to close. You pull the fishing hook back in, catch the fish. That goes into a hopper below, and everyone's happy. Okay, so let's install this chest here, and then what we need to do, I'm going to need to pull this block out of the way, and I think that string is going to be in the way too. Put that hopper in. Alright, and then we can put this block back. You may have noticed some of the hoppers and chests and such down below. That's part of the sorting system. So ultimately, the idea is that when I'm fishing here, let's just check that, make sure trip's okay. All right. And then we'll put the slabs here. These will prevent us from getting in there and messing with stuff. It'll keep us. These will keep us from getting too close. We'll stand here and put the water back in place. And let's see how this thing actually works. All right. So you'll just stand here and point here. I right click. The first time I click, I'm aiming at the door, which allows me to cast. After that, I'm aiming at the note block. The note block's trying to activate when I get a strike on the hook. It pulls the bobber down, allows the door to close, which allows me to pull back the hook and then recast it. As soon as it's recast, the bobber goes up again, trips the tripwire, opens the door. So it works pretty efficiently. It does have to have that jack-o'-lantern there. It doesn't have to be a jack-o'-lantern, but it's got to have some sort of block there to prevent the bobber from washing over the top of the door or being cast too far. So this works pretty well, and we'll collect a lot of fish. And more important than fish, a lot of other important things like enchanting books. So as you can see, I've done a lot more work here on this building since the last time we talked. And like I said, guys, if you want me to go through the building, I'd be happy to show you that, but you know, I do have quite a bit more footage on that, but it just really wasn't the focus of what I was doing here. I will show it to you later, but it's night and I hear spiders climbing around, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off now. And let me know your comments if you want to see more of this construction. I'd be happy to show it to you. Otherwise, the plan is next time to talk about that sorting system down below. But I'm easy either way. If you'd rather see the construction of this building as I did it, let me know and I'll show you what I have. I don't have everything, but I do have quite a bit. So let me know what you think. Until next time, guys, have a wonderful day. Thank you.